This vivid dream is about Tyler. Tyler will have a dream about a pawn shop robbery that'll take place because he was in there trying to get an item back that he had pawned days earlier. But when he wake up the next day after his dream, the events that occurred throughout his day is shocking. So if you are into these type of stories, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss my weekly 3 to 4 uploads. Alright, let's get into this vivid dream. Tyler was a young, working hard man. He'd go to college, and he worked at a little grocery store. Nothing spectacular, so he really struggled with paying for school and rent and housing and stuff. So he was good, but he wasn't good. So one year, Tyler would get into a very, very bad bind where he can't pay for it, and he knows they're going to end up putting him out of the school. So he took his watch and he went to the pawn shop to pawn it to get the money he needed, just to get him by until he'd get paid again so he could pay for the school, and that way he wouldn't get kicked out. Tyler would go in the pawn shop, give the guy the watch, and then the guy will go ahead and appraise it and stuff, and he'll give him this appraisal, that wasn't worth much, but Tyler needed the money, and he knew Tyler needed the money, so Tyler went on ahead and did it. He said, "Thank you for the $800, and I'll be back next week to pick up my watch." And he said, "Because that watch means a lot to me." So Tyler would take the money, he'll get back in the car, and then he'll go back home, and he'll go ahead and pay his school, and then he'll take care of all his bills and stuff. Gets tired and is late, and this is like a lot going on in his day, so he's already stressed out, he's fatigued, so he's like, you know what, I'm just going to put things down and I'm going to take a nap. When he went to sleep, he slept for about 2 hours before he popped up out of his sleep because he just felt like something was wrong. So he stood up for a while, and later on that night, he finally got his thoughts together and stuff, and then he went back to sleep. When he went to sleep, he had this dream. In this dream, Tom would say he'll get up, he'll get dressed, it's the day he's supposed to go get his item back. He'll go to the pawn shop in his dream, and he'll go inside and he'll go to the counter, and somewhere along the line, the guy gives him some reason where he doesn't have the watch anymore. Once Tyler heard that, Tyler would kind of get upset, and he'd say, "Look, I know it's back there," in his dream now. He said, "I know it's back there, and I need it. I need it back." He said, "Here's your $800 back. We made a deal." And the pawn shop guy said, "I don't have it. I just sold it yesterday, and it's first come, first serve. You had got it back before then." He said, "But you made a promise, and it's on paper that you're not supposed to sell my item." He said, "I understand, but somewhere along the line something got mixed up, but I don't have it anymore." So he said, "You know what? I'm not gonna get into this. I'll be back." And right as he was saying that, some guy will bust through the door in his dream with a gun, shoots it all around off in the air, and then he'll point the gun at Taylor and the guy that's working behind the counter, and he'll say, "Give me all your money. Give me everything you got." And in the dream, I guess Taylor somehow played hero out of nowhere, which he got some extra boost of energy or something that came out of him. Not sure what it was, but he said he knew it was a shotgun on the opposite side of the counter where the guy was at, and he wasn't sure if it was loaded, but he just said he had to do something. And as he was standing facing the guy at the counter, and the guy was behind Taylor with the gun pointed at the register, he would just reach over the counter, grab the shotgun, turn around and point it at the guy that's trying to rob the place and say, "Shh." And then the guy gonna say, "That thing probably ain't even loaded." And all Taylor remembered saying is 2 to 1. Chances is it is, chances is it's not. He said, "You want to take that gamble?" And then he gave him a look. He just looked at him. And the guy just took the gun, dropped it, backed away, and just ran out the store. at that point, he'll turn back around and face the gun towards the owner and say, I know you got my watch. And then the owner would look at him. The owner says, I'm really sorry, I don't have it. He said, yes, you do. And then he'd wake up. Days would go past, and after days go past, it's actually his payday. So he gets up in the morning, and he's been having that same dream all week, of course. And he look at his cash, and he's like, oh, boom, my direct deposit hit. Let me go to the pawn shop, get my watch back, and pay this guy, and go on my day. And I'm glad everything back in line. So he asked his friend, can he take him up to the pawn shop? And it's the first time he tell his friend about everything that occurred in his dream. And his friend was just like, wow, like that sounds crazy, man. That's a weird dream. He's like, yeah, but I swear that was the same car. But anyways, red flags to drive on, and nothing. He started paying attention around him and stuff, and just kind of like cruising, talking, just regular vibes. But when he got to the pawn shop, he would walk inside of the pawn shop, and then a lot of his dreams started to come back to reality. Because right as he walked in, you can see same guy behind the counter that was in his dream, which is the same guy he turned it into. So of course, same person at the register. And then he walks in, and he started having flashbacks of his dreams. The shelves and stuff that was in the store in his dreams had moved, and just everything was kind of lined up as his dream. And then when he got up to the counter, he said, yeah, here's the $800, and I would like to get my watch back. And the guy at the counter says, sorry, man, sold it earlier, I don't have it. Just like the dream. Tyler would get mad, and he'd say, no. You got my ring, and I know it's back there. Then Tyler would start having a deja vu moment because he remembers saying that in his dream. So once he see the guy passes the window, Tyler started like, I think everything in my dream is starting to come true. They said, he looked back at the guy and said, I gotta play this out. He said, I know what to do already. Maybe it was a sign. So he followed his dream. And he looked at the guy and says, I know you got my watch. And the guy says, no, I sold it early. He said, we had a deal. I know it's back there. It's in a safe, in a box. And he says, no, I don't have it. It's gone. Look, don't make me get mad. You guys are gonna have to. I'm gonna have to kick you out of the store. Call law enforcement. And right as he's saying that, someone says, ching, and the guy come in and he barges in, kicks the door open, shoots the gun in the air just like in the dream. Points the gun at the register guy. Points the gun at Tyler. Says, give it up. Give me everything you got. I know you got stuff back there. Give me everything you got. Now here lies a big decision for Taylor in this part, because now we're talking about in real life. In his dream, there was a shotgun behind the counter. He reached over the counter and he turned around and faced towards the guy and he pointed the gun at him and he said, but in this round's reality, it's that gun just like his dream on the other side of that counter. Very not, possibly not, very possibly so. But at this point, it's a decision to make. Is he going to finish playing out the dream, or is he going to stay in his lane? He decides to take his chances. He's facing the counter, the guy behind him with the gun, pointing it at the register guy, and then pointing at the back of his head. And Razzie pointing at the register guy. He's taking the gun right off the back of his head, pointing at the register guy again. And Taylor makes his move. He reaches over the counter, and it was there. He reaches over the counter, grabs the shotgun just like his dream, turns around, loads the shotgun, pointing at the guy, and tell the guy, you don't want to do this. And then the guy says, just like the dream, that thing probably ain't even loaded. And he go, 2-1. 2-1 it is. Do you really want to try this? And just like the dream, the guy says, and he kind of holds his gun up in the air, slowly creeping back, and then he turns around and he runs out. Then he runs out of the store, and then at this point, he'll take the gun, he'll do a full turnaround, and point right back at the register guy and says, you want to take this chance? I know you got my stuff. At this point, the guy behind the register says, I really don't have it. I really don't have it. He said, you got it. Everything that happened just now, I seen last night in my sleep. You had my watch. They said, the guy was like, I'm so sorry. Thank you for saving my pawn shop. Just give me 1 second. Please don't kill me. That thing is loaded, which means that if that guy would have took the gamble, Taylor would have shot that gun off, and it would have went off because that shotgun was loaded. And he says, here. So panicking because He knows the gun is loaded because he's the owner of the store. He runs over there, goes in the safe, pulls out the same box that Taylor was saying that it was in, that he'd been seeing in his dream all week, and pulls out and give him the watch. And not only does he give him the watch, he says, "You saved my store," and he gives him the $800 back. Taylor will walk out, get in his buddy's car, they leave, and at that point, the vivid dream came to reality, came to an end. So if you guys are into those stories, please smash the notification button because I do upload 3-4 times a week. And make sure you hit the like button and make sure you please subscribe to my channel because it really helps my channel as I am new to telling these stories. That's all I got for today. See y'all.